Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King Classic and our Tauren Druid playthrough. Today we're back in Stonetalon. I picked up the quest from the troll over here in the cave, and now we have a couple things to do. Also, the Blood Elf who sent us to Ashenvale to get Ordonis' head, she is now sending us into the den. Let's have a look. The Druids built the Talon Den on Stonetalon Peak where they keep many powerful items. They devised a complex scheme to keep them from falling into the wrong hands. Luckily, I managed to extract some details from one of them. Hidden in a small lantern at the entrance of the den, you will find the Gatekeeper's key. With it, you will be able to open caches around the den. The items from these caches will allow you to open their hoard located in one of the central areas. And we can get a 9 edge, 2 strength chest off of this. I don't think it's better than what we have. So probably not. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. And so we picked up the quest over here, which is for Courser Eyes, Stonetalon Sap, and Fey Dragon Scales. Oh, and 5 Twilight Whiskers. So everything that we need is going to be to the north, basically. Let's mount up, and we will get going. Hope you guys are all doing well, and thank you for being here and for clicking on the video. It really does mean the world to me. I do appreciate you guys being here. Thought about heading down into Thousand Needles, and that's definitely what we will do next. But I've been having fun kind of taking a slower pace on this character. And circling back, even if it's only for a couple of quests, we also have the Blood Fury Bloodline here we can do. A lot of times when I only have a couple of quests left in a zone and they're lower level quests, sometimes, you know, we just forget about them and we move on. But there's something to be said for circling back and wrapping up some of these things. And it's just more experience, right? Because realistically, we can go into Stranglethorn anywhere between level 32 and 35. I think we have to start by 35, I think, to not have anything go gray on us. But that's a pretty big level range, especially with no experience buffs, so circling back to places like Stonetalon, it's going to be good, and it feels good too while I'm doing it, so. Alright, so the Stonetalon Sap we're going to get from Sap Beast. Makes sense. Let's get some buffs going. You can see some of these guys are level 22, which is not going to award kill experience. But the positive part of that is that they go down quick. King's Blood here. Somewhere, yeah, we're just standing on it with our giant Kodo. So the coursers are going to be the bucks. We need 30 courser eyes. For some reason I thought it was going to be spiders. Well, I guess I don't understand what a courser is. Lots of good herbalism up here going on. We've had 2 King's Blood in a very small amount of time. I will remember that we're skinners on this character, and we will skin some stuff. It sparkles for me. You'd think I would at least see the sparkles after I loot it. That being said, we only have 25 more skill points we can get before we need to train our skinning. And look at that, we went back and we got all of them. Everyone who's yelling at your screen. Well, I mean, you were right to, but probably feel better now. I guess that one did not want to hang out with us. I wonder if their leash shortens the lower level they are compared to you. Like, I wonder if a level 30 would have followed us over there and fought us, whereas like a level 22 thought better of it. I don't think that's how it works, but it would make sense and it would be interesting if it did. Am I only going to get coursers in this area? Maybe. If so, we can just circle back on the way out. Not sure why my Hearthstone is stuck at 30 minutes here. It's probably a UI issue. It actually only has 7 minutes left on its cooldown, which you can see if you hover over it. I'm gonna reload my UI. No, it still says 30 minutes. That is one of the strangest bugs I've seen, because not only does it say it on the action bar, it says it in the actual bag on the actual item. Never had anything like that happen to my Hearthstone before. Very, very weird. Alright, we don't need the corrosive sap beasts. We don't need them. They don't have the Stonetalon sap for some reason. At least it says that they don't. And they don't seem to. This is a nice little area. It's cool to have another reason to come here. Although we probably could have done this quest and the Cenarian Sons and Daughters quest at the same time. If I had been paying attention and picking up all the quests. But yeah, it's nice to have a reason to come back now. Fey Dragon Scale, what are the odds that we get it on the first kill? Not very good. Oh, look at that. All I had to do was talk crap about it and it dropped for us. I'll try that with everything in life, you know. Say the opposite thing and then spur the other thing to happen. So we're done with coursers, we're done with the Fey Dragons. We need to find the black cats that are somewhere here, and we need to find the sap that actually drop the item we need. I am thinking they're going to be down here. Let's do a circuit of the outer part of the area. Trying to avoid the Cenarian Sons, Daughters, and Botanists because we don't need them. And it looks like they've kind of set the quest up in a way that we can circle around and avoid them entirely, so I'm going to try to do that. Here's some cats. Twilight Runners. Every time I play the Druid, I just kind of laugh at how insane Glyph of Maul is. It's like, you'd think it would get old, or you'd think I would get used to it, but, you know, I play other characters, so when I go from playing those characters to getting onto the Druid, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right, Glyph of Maul. Here, come with us, kitty cat. Let's see if you're actually going to stay with us until we get up here to your buddy. Yeah, nothing like killing two enemies simultaneously. Whoops. I feel like the only other class in Melee that has that kind of AoE like early on is probably the Rogue. But the Rogue doesn't have the survivability, like not even close. Obviously, you know, not having heals. You're not going to have the same survivability. Okay, so now we're just looking for Stonetalon sap. Here we go. No, these are still not the right guys. Here we go. So sap beast. We can only fight the sap beast. Not the corrosive ones. Well, there's the first one. This may be the lowest drop rate of all of these items for this one. Wild Steel Bloom. Are we still getting skill ups off of that? I was in a queue for Razorfen Crawl. And yeah, I wouldn't mind it doing that. Am I just losing my mind here? No, I'm not losing my mind. It's gone. I don't know where it was or how it disappeared, but maybe when we got invited to the group we got moved to a different phase? That could be something that happened. Definitely could be something. It does seem like suddenly there's more enemies up. that we just took out. I'd like to finish this quest before we get a summon, but we've killed like a bunch of them and they haven't dropped anything, so I don't know if that's gonna happen or not. Would be unfortunate if we couldn't get it done, but could just come back for it. Crazy. This is like a pretty terrible drop rate. All the other ones were decent and good even. This one is awful. We're killing some of the corrosive ones, I guess. That could be part of the issue. The corrosive ones are not going to have a chance to drop the items, so that's on me. Yeah. Like, this is a corrosive one, that's a regular one. They're just kind of mixing them in, it seems, which is unfortunate for us. That was a close one. Unreal. Well, there's one in the ground. That one's not going to help us complete the quest. These guys are probably still dead and have yet to respawn from when we just killed them a couple minutes ago. Which means we don't have a lot of action going on right now. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I thought we could maybe complete this one, but we would need enemies to fight to be able to do that. And there aren't any up right now. Yeah, we don't really have a lot of options for these guys. They're just kind of in this small area. And we just really need them to respawn a little bit faster, I guess. Odds are we're getting a summon any minute. We're probably going to have to come back here anyway to go into the den. So, not really a big deal if we have to continue this another day. The drop rate is kind of inexplicably bad, but part of it is the spawns. They need to get rid of these corrosive guys and just have the enemies that drop the item need to spawn. Because I think some of the enemies that drop the item are being replaced by the ones that don't when they respawn, and that's not helping anything at all. Yeah, these ones up here have come back. Oh, she's an elite rare. We're not doing that. The one up there came back as a corrosive sap, so I really don't know that we can do anything about that. I'd kill them, but yeah, I mean, the odds of them respawning while we're still here are slim. Everybody is somewhere. We've only got one person at the stone, and we have nobody anywhere else, so this might take a while to get going even. Maybe we do have time to just wait. Apparently we might be the next closest person, realistically. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna hearth back. We're gonna get this one turned in. Wait, where does that turn in? Oh, this is the one that turns in back here. Okay. Jeez. We might as well. That's not really going to put us in a good position to help with summoning. We could run out to the Barrens. We could run out to the Barrens and we could fly from Crossroad to Tarajo, and that could help a little bit. I kind of expected them to have summons like pretty quickly ready to go, but that didn't happen.
be on your mind.
Alright, we don't need either of these.
Spirits.
And that's all that he has for us, so that completes those quests. And we could run out. I don't know if we're going to be helpful. It seems like a couple of people are already headed that way. But we could try. Yeah, it looks like we're definitely gonna get beaten there. We probably should have done something more useful with our time, like maybe we could have flown to Thunder Bluff and seen to some training. I feel like we probably still have level 30 to train, which is quite possibly a big level. I wonder if we have time. Do you think we can get to Crossroads, get on a flight to Thunder Bluff, before this guy gets down to the stone on his mount? I doubt it. Seems pretty unlikely. It's too bad there's not more class trainers spread about. We'll give it a shot. Worst case scenario. Well, no, let's focus on vendoring, getting our bags cleaned up, and train later. I really don't think we have the time to make it. Over here. It's about as good as it gets. The swarm grows. Speak to somebody in Orgrimmar. Many travelers who've come through the crossroads help me gather eggs from the field of giants, and many of them have tales of how deadly the creatures are. I've heard enough to consider them insects as much larger threat than my master. I've heard enough to consider those insects as a much larger threat than my master first thought. I need a courier to travel to Orgrimmar to meet Belgram Rockmaul. It's no simple matter, and someone who would take the task seriously should go. Belgram usually can be found outside the Warriors Guildhouse. I didn't realize they were writing a fake troll accent for him at first. Had to turn my brain to autocorrect. We'll grab that for now. I like any of the quests concerning the Silithid. I think it's interesting lore. So we'll hang on to that one. And at some point get it turned in Thunderbluff. Is that down in... Yeah, that happens down in Thousand Needles. Okay. So we're almost at a summon. I probably could have gotten to Thunderbluff, but then we probably wouldn't have had time to empty our bags or anything like that. That being said, standing still has never been my strong suit, so... And no, I'm not going to talk about the person's name. We can all read and we can all grieve together, but in silence. Of course, the typical confusion about what Razorfen we're doing. I don't know why people get confused. I guess if you put yourself in the queue for both of them and you get an invite without getting a whisper first, that would be a reason for confusion. I keep queuing for that and getting this. How? How do you queue for that and get this? You put yourself in Razorfen Crawl, someone sees you in Razorfen Crawl, they invite you for Razorfen Crawl. Huh. Alright, there's the sum. I'm hoping this can be a nice, smooth, quick run. A couple of us are a little bit higher level. than a lot of the questing here. All the quests are level 26 and 27, so... I can't make myself care about enchants on gear that I'm gonna replace. It's hard to make myself care about enchants in general, but... Binds when equip Stamina Intellect Staff. We got a Need. We got a Greed. I don't know. I don't want it. Let's see. How's the healer doing? Healer is doing okay on mana. And there is level 31. Not sure what we were doing here. Increase the duration of bash. Don't need that. Take a look at this later. I feel like we had just finished up what we were working on, so... Naughty Totem pulling the ads. In Wrath, did Shaman get the ability that lays all their totems down at once and then retracts all their totems? Did that happen with the Wrath of the Lich King? Because I kind of been waiting on that for Shaman for a long time. Yeah, I've been waiting on that. And then I kind of forgot about it, actually. That is something for me to think about. That is something for me to think about. I got a little messy. Let's give the healer a minute to get their mana back. Got an 8 agility dagger. Yeah, everyone's mana was pretty low. I'd like to see everybody drink up here. Alright, looks good. Alright, not really sure why this guy just ran right over there. That was kind of annoying. So was the failed attempts to tab target him. We are now stuck. There we go. Could have been cleaner. Cloth, intellect, and spirit shoulders. Alright, we have Overlord Ram Tusk up next. Let's let everybody get a little bit of mana back here. Seems like we are good to go.
Victory for Gabagat.
And Corpse Maker, 2-handed axe, 15 strength, 8 stamina. Man, it's times like that that I miss being a warrior. That would have been nice for anybody to actually need, but nobody here needs it, so what are you gonna do? A lot of totems going off right now. That's very unwelcome. Everybody needs mana. We have Mind Tremor for 7 minutes. Casting speed reduced by 20%. What in the heck is that? That is rude and uncalled for. That's what it is. I'll tell you what, tanking on the Druid seems really natural and easy. It's just really smooth, and you don't have too many buttons to hit. That's obviously part of like the ease of it, is you can a lot of times get away with just maul and swipe. Occasionally, you know, we're throwing out a fairy fire. We should probably be using demoralizing roar like every pull, just to reduce the incoming damage, obviously. How's everybody looking? I wouldn't mind if the healer had a bit more mana, but they don't seem to be drinking right now. Well, we've got the Crawl Guano. That's good. Alright, this is not a boss, I don't think. And another dagger. Would have been a good run for a rogue to be in on. Stam spirit on that one though, maybe not. The Blind Hunter. I don't think I've ever seen this rare before. Dropped a 4 stam, 8 spirit neck. I don't have a neck. But I'm not going to take that over a healer. We will let everybody get their mana back here, including the hunter.
Troublesome whelps! I'll teach you to interfere! You outsiders will pay for encroaching on our land! Bah! My power rules here! Our new allies will avenge us!
And there we go. Hey, that's a good shield for the shaman. If they don't already have it. And that is Razorfen Crawl. We did complete 2 quests here, so that's awesome. I don't think we're going to get anything from either of them, but we'll get the experience, and, you know, that's worth it. Are we going to do the escort quest? I mean, I'd rather not. Oops. Yeah, surprisingly no loot out of that one, but it was fun to tank. I have a good time tanking on the Druid. I really do like it. It's kind of cathartic, and there's not a lot of stress. We're pretty good at holding aggro now, even on multiple targets at once over a Mage's Blizzard. Multiple Mage Blizzards. So yeah, I feel pretty good about that. And I'm going to take a break here for the day. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really do appreciate all of the continued support on this series. I'm still enjoying the Druid, so I will play it for as long as I enjoy it, as I typically do. Thanks again, guys. Take care of yourselves out there, and take care of each other, and we will see you back here again in Azeroth sometime really soon. Bye for now.